Welcome to the Simple Marketing Solutions podcast, the ultimate destination for small service-based business owners looking for help and inspiration with their digital marketing efforts. Our podcast is tailored to provide actionable solutions and ideas for simplifying and automating the marketing process. Whether you're a business owner looking to streamline your marketing strategies or in need of inspiration to take your business to the next level, we've got you covered. Join us as we explore the latest trends and techniques in digital marketing and share tips and tricks to help you grow your business. So tune in and get ready to elevate your marketing game with our process-driven, automation-focused and simplified business model approach. Hello, my friends. Welcome to today's episode where I get to interview Ali F. Sugars. Ali is a business empowerment coach and motivational speaker. If you haven't heard of her, it's time for you to look her up. She is amazing. She's the founder and principal of the Heart and Soul Business Academy, overcoming domestic violence, workplace bullying, and sexual harassment. She has overcome things like depression, anxiety, and a total loss of identity. I know that's something that many of us can resonate with, but she has overcome this and come out the other side, proudly standing in her own strength as a truly confident and empowered businesswoman. And that's what she loves to do for others. She works with other business owners to help them to succeed in business and in their own empowered and confident identities. She helps them to start and grow their own businesses and follow their dreams, to live life confidently on their own terms, teaching in the areas of mindset, motivation, marketing, and momentum. And that's what Ali's going to be here talking to us about today. So stay tuned for Ali and a whole heap of great info that you're going to love and tools that you'll be able to use in your own business. Hello, Ali. Welcome to the podcast. I'm so excited to have you here today and share all of that wisdom that you have so that we can tap into it and learn from you.
Hi, Amita. Thanks for having me.
It's always great to chat to you. And I know that I always walk away feeling lighter and motivated. So let's get into it. Ali, just so our audience can hear directly from you, tell us a little bit about your journey and what's brought you to having an academy and an expo, which we're going to get into.
Yeah. So I've got a little bit of a story. So yeah, it was kind of like 20 years ago, and trust me, this won't take forever, this story. 20 years ago, I became a single mum after leaving a domestic violence marriage, and with two young kids, 5 and 6 at the time, I really quickly had to figure out how to make an income to be able to house them, feed them, all this stuff, and as well as that, keep them in private school. And of course, I was on government benefits, which was Centrelink at the time, and that just wasn't going to cut it. So I had to figure out a way to make this income. And I had to, because I was quite young, it was like, I didn't believe I had any skills that I could use. And so the interesting thing was that I, realized that I was quite good at administration. I was quite good at typing. And so my first entrepreneurial journey was entering into business as an audio typist. And back then, I because of all the stuff I was going on, I had this really niggling thought, and it's beginning in the back of my mind. It's like, someday I really want to help people like me who are in similar situations and desperately need an income to be able to build their business, work around their families, and have success. And, and so fast forward a little bit, I did go into a 10-year career as an office manager at a primary school. And I ended up leaving that career because I suffered from workplace bullying, sexual harassment from the boss, and a heap of other stuff. And so back again came the opportunity that I had to create my own income, because overnight I lost it. So back into the entrepreneurial world I came, which has essentially led me to where I am now, which is, a business empowerment coach. And as you say, we're going to talk about the Heart and Soul Virtual Expo and the Heart and Soul Business Academy, but it's literally now that thought from 20 years ago has come to fruition. of me running my own business and helping people to start their own and have that success. So yeah, it's been a journey. That's a very, very short version. I have a book to write one day, which I'm certainly going to put the long version in.
You definitely have, a journey there, which I would love to know more about at some time. And I think a book would be brilliant for that. But Ali, you touched on something there, that initial feeling that you wanted to help people that were going through a similar situation to you started 20 years ago. And here you are today, 2023, doing everything that you had envisioned and started thinking about all those years ago. And I just wanted to ask you, what motivated you, what kept you motivated enough to actually fulfill this and make this a reality? Because, oftentimes as business owners or as want-to-be business owners, we have this thought, but we think that we can't do it. And then we don't, and we stick to our 9-to-5 job, as much as sometimes it sucks.
And sometimes it does. The first thing that motivated me was my children. They are a huge motivation to me. And even though now, they're 27, 28, they're still a motivation for me personally. But I think what motivated me to go into the business that I'm in now is actually when I was back working at the school. I had a lot of people just coming up to me and saying, asking me for advice, and they were wanting encouragement and that motivation for me. So it was almost like a natural progression to lead into what I'm doing now. But what keeps me motivated is my clients, is watching their growth. It's just, even last night I had a message from a lady who, we're 3 weeks into our course, and how she was really, really just getting so much out of the course and putting what she's learning into action. And for me, I just go, this is that dream literally coming to fruition. And I can't even, do you know what I mean? There's just no words when that happens,
right?
No word when that happens. It's like, for me, it's like, yes, I'm doing it. But also, more importantly, on the other side, it's like, yes, my clients are doing it.
Exactly. I know exactly how you feel. And I feel the same way, that being able to work one-on-one with clients and see the progression and see them go through and make the changes and take that action and feel it and feel the change for themselves, because we can see it as outsiders, but sometimes they need to realize that they actually do have it in them to do whatever it is they want with their business and their future as well. Yeah, it's definitely a beautiful part to be incorporated into their journey like that.
So good.
And, that brings me to how you've now, put together this amazing business expo, which again is another way of helping entrepreneurs, helping solopreneurs get out there. I've been a part of it myself and I've loved it. I've loved the sense of community and that ability to be able to get out there and just build that brand awareness. But for you, what was the motivator and the driver behind that?
I think that was the big driver behind that was, as in everything I do, is to support people, but to support small businesses in quite an affordable way to be able to do it and give them a very focused platform to be able to go out there and spend, 3 solid days promoting making connections. I think is the really important thing that people need to know about these expos, is that you do make incredible connections. And here's a good example of that. You and I have connected through my expos. Yeah. And it was just me really wanting to give this incredible platform. I didn't come up with this idea, but I kind of took it and ran with it and made it my own. Yeah. And it is just powerful. We've just literally finished one last week, finished an expo. And I was saying to you before this interview how, we had new stall holders come in and they learnt a lot. Again, you you get a lot of training in these expos as a stall holder, and they learned so much that they literally signed up for the next one before the last one had finished. So I'm like, that's cool. That made me happy.
That means you're doing it right.
I hope so. But no, it is just so much fun. And, it as well as providing a platform for small businesses to promote themselves and to get themselves out there and to learn new skills and tools, it's also an opportunity for people who want to go and shop to get some great deals and bargains. Who doesn't want that, right?
Yeah. Absolutely. There's so much on offer, and the variety of people that are exhibiting within the expo is fantastic as well, because there's not just, only one area. It's diverse, which is fantastic. As a business owner, you don't feel like you're just another number in there, but also as somebody who wants to go out there and find services or products, you have the ability to go and have some fun in the group and participate and pick up some great bargains.
Exactly. And the other thing that I love too, Amita, is that there are, for instance, so I'm a business coach, right? And in these expos, in my expos, there's not just me as a business coach. We have several business coaches, all of us who do very, very similar things.
Yeah.
And what I love is something I say all the time is collaboration over competition. And there's no essential like out and out competition, like she's better than me and all of that stuff. We are all there to support each other, because we know as business owners that some people are going to resonate with me as a business coach or with another business coach. Same with different products. There are people with very similar products.
Yeah.
So you might have one person selling candles, another one selling essential oils. Now they're kind of, similar products, smelly products. Do you know what I mean? But we're all there to support each other. And that's essentially the atmosphere that I really, really wanted to grow in the expo. And I love that. I really feel that I have actually achieved that.
Yeah. I think you have. And I think that sense of community within there is really strong. And it's amazing how everybody does support each other. And like you said, even if you are in a similar industry, everybody's still supporting each other. And it can be really hard as business owners to find a place where you feel like you can connect and network and speak to other people and not feel like you're just another number, or that you feel out of place and a bit scared or daunted by the whole process as well. Whereas in these expos, from my personal experience, it's been really welcoming and everybody's been great and everybody participates. And it's been great to just build a network of new people that you expose yourself to. And also, I think it's a great way to get yourself out there, to be able to just get clarity on how you present yourself, how you speak about your product, your services, that elevator pitch. It's a great way to practice that in a safe space without judgment, which is always important as well.
Exactly. Oh, that's nice to know. That see, everything you just said then is exactly what I'm aiming to do. So that makes me happy.
It makes both of us happy, which is great. And Ali, so you spend obviously quite a bit of time organizing these amazing expos. You've got 4 a year going now, which is great. When do you find time to focus on your business academy? And
well, we do. We have 4 expos going. So we've just had our first. We've got another one coming up in May. You know what? I have a brilliant virtual assistant who helps me. And a lot of people say, how do you do it all? And essentially, it's actually something that I teach in my academy is time management and organisation. Is something that we all need in business. And 2 things I'll be bluntly honest here, that I avoided doing for a long time before I really got serious about my business. And when I implemented the time management and the organisation, that's when everything started to go, oh, okay, I can do all this.
Yeah,
it is possible. So we teach all of that in my Heart and Soul Business Academy, which is kind of like the next step up from the expo. So the expo is, a solid 3 days of promotion, and the academy, the Heart and Soul Business Academy, is actually learning all the ins and outs of social media, the sales, the organization, the building your team, all of that type of stuff. So yeah.
That's fantastic. And with the academy, just quickly, if you wanted to let us know, how do people get on board and how long does it run for? How long does it run for?
Sure. So we've just started. We actually run it twice a year, and we have just 3 weeks ago. So we're now in week 3 of the academy. So we run, what am I trying to say? Let me start that again. Yeah, so it runs for 16 weeks. And so we've got another one starting in July, which if you want to now, so unfortunately it's too late to get into this round, but if you wanted to get on the waiting list for the next one, you are very welcome to do so. So, there are 4 main pillars that I teach on in the academy, which is mindset. I always put mindset first every single time, because you can have all the marketing and all the techie stuff sorted. If you are not working on your mindset, you're gonna struggle.
Yeah.
And someone who's kind of, dealt with, through all I've been through, the resulting depression, anxiety, PTSD, all of that, mindset is something that I have personally had to work on a lot. So that's why I place the biggest importance on that in the academy. The second thing I teach on is motivation, which you mentioned before, which is, understanding and recognizing, knowing what your dreams are, but making them, they're more than dreams. We need to turn them into goals. And more than that, taking it deeper, then we need to have a plan of action, a clear to follow, easy to follow plan of action that we can then, be able to achieve those goals. So that's the motivation side of it. Then we go into the marketing. Now I teach organic social media marketing, which I think is a lot of fun. And because I have a friend who says, she's cheap. She doesn't like paying for Facebook marketing. And do you know what? I'm a bit the same.
Yeah. And you don't have to. You really don't.
So I like it. And also too, I recognise that people who, when they're starting up in business, that's not always something that people can afford to do or even know how to do. It is, I do believe it's something that we all need to aspire to and grow to. But that's the reason I essentially teach organic social media marketing. Get that right, learn who your ideal market is, and then if and when you're ready, go to the paid ads and that type of stuff. So that's the marketing. And then we have the momentum, which is keeping all of that going. Yes, because you can do your mindset for a week, but if you're not continuously having the momentum of working on it, then it's not going to stay, healthy. Same with the goals. Keep working on your goals, keep doing your marketing. So we teach you how to easy to follow tools that will help you to remain on that momentum in your business. So just saying the 4 pillars again are mindset, motivation, marketing, and momentum.
Love it. Yeah. And I really agree with you when you say, momentum. It's that consistency for a long period of time, not just in the interim, couple of weeks and expect a result. You have to be in there for the long haul when it comes to business. And when you've got that motivation and you understand, the marketing elements and all of that, but putting that and having that consistently there as your momentum is going to definitely give you the results that you're looking for in your business. So definitely sounds like a fantastic program. And I'm sure that people will be jumping on board for July when the doors open. And before we go, you have a little freebie that you wanted to offer our audience today.
I do, yes. So it's something a little bit different, I would like to offer a free meditation for people.
Oh.
As I said, something that I put a lot of importance on is the mindset. And so it's how to be confident. It's just a really, something that you can play in the morning or all throughout the day, however you want, but best played in the morning. Just, how to set your day up confidently in business. So, yeah, I would like to offer a little freebie. If you would like that, feel free to get in touch. And, we can.
Brilliant. I'll put the links in the show notes as well. Cool. And I think that is something everybody needs, no matter where you are in your business journey, or even if you're not in business. I think we all could feel a bit more confident and start our day on the right foot. So Thank you for that. Ali, thank you so much for today. It's been really insightful to see that there are businesses out there that are supporting other small businesses.
Yeah.
And, you as a coach and a business owner are doing so much to be able to help all of the other small business owners out there to get their name out, get that brand awareness and help them to grow and also just feel, that they can do it and not
Yeah.
feel like they're going to be left behind or isolated, and build that community around them, which is exactly what we all need. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. And thank you for saying that, Amita. And I think that is important too, is that a lot of us, and me included, when I started business, felt very isolated, because, we're a lot of us, most of the time when we start businesses, we start by ourselves. And so from my purpose and from my heart, this is why I want to do that. So people don't feel alone, so they know that they've got the support in all aspects of business that they need. So yeah, here I am. It's my dream. I'm living my dream. And this is what I want to see other people do as well.
Fantastic. And if you had to leave us with one little motivation trick or tip, what would you share?
Believe in and I didn't plan to say this, so this is really interesting. I've actually had, a couple of my clients have been saying lately things like, I'm not techie enough, or I don't understand this, or I don't think I can do it. Believe that you can. Tell yourself that you can, and you will.
Brilliant note to end on. Thank you.
Thank you, Amita, for having me. It's been wonderful chatting to you.
Thank you for listening today. Like and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. I hope you find value from today's episode. And remember, if you've got friends and colleagues looking for inspiration as they grow their business, share this podcast with them. Follow me on Instagram at Holistic Vision Consultancy, or check out my website holisticvision.com.au. Until next week, to your success, my friend.